movie on the horizon, Super Mario Galaxy, and Jakks Pacific, just like the first film, has released new Mario movie figures from the new movie. We're going to have 4 characters in the main line. There's also a 4-pack I saw at Target that has a Wonder version of Bowser Jr., which is the only new character in that pack, and you're paying $60 to get that one figure. I hate it when figures are locked behind a multi-pack paywall, but that is the reality we live in. But in the 4 mainline figures, we have Mario, Yoshi, Rosalina, and Bowser Jr. Today, I'm just going to look at Mario and Yoshi, this classic couple here, to give you guys a sense of what we're looking at in the new line compared to the mainline World of Nintendo release and the previous movie version as well. So why don't we get right into it? First and foremost, the boxes are a lot larger, I want to say, than the movie line releases in the previous wave from Jakks. These have a nice foil background on them. They have the logo of the movie. They all kind of consistently have Mario on there. On the side, they do have the character, though, so you can see Mario, Yoshi. So premium packaging on these. And I guess that's warranted when the price point's $20 a figure. So a little bit more around, I want to say close to double of what the standard World of Nintendo line is. Those are usually between $10 and $12. So these ones are deluxe. They're movie versions of the characters. So we'll start with Mario. Mario here comes with one of the Lumas. So this is the first time we're getting a Luma in a line there. So you just get one. It's not standing very well though. So I guess it could roll back on its bottom, but it doesn't really position very well. And then part of the noise, you have your Mario character here. Now your Mario doesn't come with any accessories, but I notice immediately he has additional articulation. He has hand articulation. So you can see the fingers here have separate articulation in them. You have the arm, you have the elbow, you have the shoulder. The head is on a ball joint. He's got waist articulation. He's got knee articulation. He's got upper thigh articulation here. And then he's got hip articulation and ankle articulation. So a lot more articulation, I think, than the original Mario movie line, which we have right here. So if you want to know what's different, well, the hat looks a little retooled. There's no creases in it. I think the head is very similar with the realistic looking eyes on there. He had that plunger accessory. He did not have the ability to move his hands though. But overall, I think the rest of the figure is essentially the same. I see the same articulation there. So they added hand articulation so you can make fists and have open hands. So that is an extra point of articulation, and it looks like a new hat. Other than that, very similar to the Mario movie line. Of course, the World of Nintendo figure is only 4 inches, so it's a lot shorter. And he has more of a look akin to the video game. So more of a, I guess, a stylistic computer-generated image version and a video game version. So this is our Mario movie. This is our Mario Galaxy movie. So here's all the differences in your Marios. Of course, there are a lot of variety of these in the line. And we had another Mario, I believe, as well. Did we? I can't remember. We got 2 versions of Peach. Yes, we got Cat. I think we got Cat. We got Raccoon Mario, Tanuki Mario. I don't know if we got Cat Mario from that line. But we got Tanuki Mario in the movie line, too. But this is our first time we're getting a Luma. We had one in the first film, but now, you know, Galaxy front and center. We're going to see more of these guys. So this is your Luma. It's just hard plastic. Nothing on the back here, and it can't really waddle very well on those legs, so it's going to teeter over. They could have give you a little flat point here or something, but it kind of rests like that on its back end. Now, the other star of this line, I would say, is Yoshi. We're all anticipating Yoshi coming to the series, coming to the film. We got a tease of him on the post-credit scene where you saw an egg, and that was in the sewers of Brooklyn, where the Mario Brothers are from. So, yeah, it makes sense why he has a New York City hat. The movie would have to start there, I guess, where he was there with the egg in the sewers. He has a little man purse. And then we have our Yoshi character. Oddly enough, Mario is not secured in there with any of these little rubber straps, but Yoshi is. So, I don't know why they do this. I don't think he's going to roll out a package, but sometimes it's designed to prevent product theft. Sometimes I don't know the justification for it. Apologies for the sound there. So here is our Yoshi, and he looks pretty awesome, I would say, in his movie look. He is very tall. They really emphasized the saddle on the back there. They have his spikes. They have his eyes look pretty good. Mouth doesn't work. He's got a giant nose. Again, articulation on this figure. He's got an extra ankle joint, knee joint. No thigh there, but he has the hip. No midsection. He's got wrist. He has fingers like Mario. It seems to be a new thing. We'll check the other figures out too, see if they added it in this movie line. Elbow, shoulder, and then head. So that is really all your articulation for Yoshi. Quite statuesque looking. I really like how this figure turned out. Like, compare him to the World of Nintendo figure for Yoshi. Obviously a lot smaller, more based on the video game. But yeah, I mean, a lot of detail here on the shell, on the face, on everything. And again, he looks more like that CGI kind of pop versus the video game kind of adaptation of it. So he could wear his accessories here. Let's see. The glasses. Sunglasses are always hard in characters. I always think back to Genghis Frog, and like the sunglasses never really fit him, but these actually do fit. So I kind of like that. He has this hat. You can put his hat on here. Again, this is just going to sit on top. It's not really, he doesn't have much of a head to put this on, so it's just going to kind of like sit there. Like if I were to push this down, I don't think it would stay anyway, because you get the little fins on the back of his head here. So again, not the best wear to him. I do like how the glasses are translucent. They're not just painted black, so they actually work on there. So you can get him to stay on there, and then he's got his little man purse. So you're not going to get this over the head. I just don't see you stretching is big enough to get this over the nose, and then back up over the head. So I think it's more going to be like a holding the bag. I'll play around with it, but I just sincerely doubt. They don't even show it like wearing on him in the package. It's just kind of like there in his hand. So I don't know how he's gonna get that on there. I'll try playing around with it in just a second to see if I can get, widen it and get it over the head, but this head is just so massive. I don't see how you're going to get this there. That seems like what they should have done is included some kind of separation buckle here, and I'll play around with it and see if it's there. So that way you could reattach it around him and give the illusion that he's wearing this side satchel. But this is essentially your Yoshi and your Mario with Luma. They only had minor changes to Mario, but they packaged him with a new figure. But Yoshi is a brand new figure entirely. He's got all this articulation. He's got this movie look to him. I don't know if we get Mario to ride him. Let's see if we get that riding look. And I don't know if that's going to happen in the movie, but I mean, yeah, I guess he can. Look at that. He can get a wide enough stance to sit on there. There's just no kind of way to grab onto Yoshi. I guess we could angle it forward a little bit if we bend his knees. And see if the figure doesn't topple over under the weight. It's sort of the challenge here. Like we want him to still remain upright. Yeah, I bet there's a way to balance this perfectly where we could get Yoshi upright and Mario not falling backward over the figure. But right now it seems to teeter either one way or the other. But I'm sure there's a center of, oh look, there it is. There is a center of gravity. So you can pose him riding Yoshi. Pretty cool. I'm happy about that. But I bet it just takes a sneeze to make this thing fall over. But that's why they have those little figure holders you get. NECA makes them where you could just kind of grab around the figures in the little plastic translucent material to help you pose your character. So something like that would probably make it a little bit more secure, but pretty cool. I like how these two turned out. It's a really fun, nice look for them in the stylized after the movie. Great way to celebrate the film coming up and get you excited for it. So that is your Super Mario Galaxy movie, Mario with Luma, and then Yoshi. I gave it the old college try. There's just no way to get this bag over the head. I thought maybe you could pop the head off and then put it on and put the head back on. That's on there pretty secure, so you can't do that. Don't try it. You'd probably break the figure. So weird design flaw on that bag. But otherwise, I think the figures are pretty cool. Price point aside, they're pretty great in this line. We're happy with the World of Nintendo ones. They still managed to keep the price point down on these. But going into the movie ones, yeah, these were the same price. In all fairness, they're the same price as the other ones, and it's been several years. So they kept it at $20, which is good given inflation and all costs of shipping. They kept the price point the same. But again, premium packaging, premium design, more articulation than the standard 4-inch line. Obviously taller. You get another 2 inches out of these guys. And yeah, more display ability and cool factor. I mean, Yoshi looks great. Would have been nice to have like a tongue or something that you could attach to it, but That's why they had the Bandai versions. If you want to get those and go crazy with them as well. But there you go. For $20, you get these really cool movie stylized figures with these fun boxes with that sort of rainbow prism look to it. So that is your first half of this wave. Next week, we'll take a look at Bowser Jr. and Rosalina and rounding it out. We haven't had, I don't think there's a Rosalina in the 4-inch line. There might be in the 2.5-inch line. I'll double check that. And there is a Bowser Jr., so we'll have something to look at there. But neither of them were in the film before, so they're completely newly tooled characters. And like I said, there's a 4-pack out there. It has Mario, Yoshi, and Luigi, and Wonder Bowser Jr., which is when he turns the purple after he puts the mask on. They don't have any accessories other than, they're not even the Bowser Jr. as an accessory. So they're just bare, and it's the same Mario. The Luigi looks pretty similar to the movie Luigi. It's going to be this Yoshi, so you're only getting one new character in that pack. But that's at Target as well, so you can check all these out. They should be hitting shelves right now. That is all for this time. Like, subscribe, and follow. See you guys next time.